Everybody, hope your day is going well. Two legends today. I saw this pop up on my feed and I said, hey, this is great for checking it out on the More channel. I have reacted to Elton John on my music reaction channel and also on Patreon to his first album. And I saw this pop up and said, hey, let me check this out. Rowan Atkinson interviewing Elton John. And this is from 1991, I believe. Never seen this before, so let's go.
Good evening and welcome to the National Theatre for this, the third in our series of informal conversations with major performers. It has been a very exciting season so far, which has encompassed such performing giants as Sir Ian McKellen, Dame Judi Dench, and of course, Christopher Biggins.
Really? Did he actually interview Ian McKellen, Sir Ian McKellen as well? Oh, I need to find this.
But tonight we are to welcome a man who, although no giant, has nevertheless made a huge impression in his chosen field. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Elton John. Elton, do you mind if I call you Elton?
No, it's fine.
Good.
That's his name, right?
Elton. I'm sure the first question that everybody would like to ask you is this. Funny name, Elton. How...
I think I've read or heard him talk about the origin story of the name that he chose.
How did you come by it?
Well, I used to be in a band, and I wanted to become a singer in my own right, and I wanted to choose a name, and the saxophone player in the band was called Elton, so I chose that name.
Hmm? Did you ever consider John Elton?
Hey. Mind blown.
No.
You didn't? No. Okay.
Rowan Atkinson, his timing is so good. For me, of course, Mr. Bean is the obvious thing to point out, but he's such an intelligent dude. The way he did that character without almost any words, and still watching it to this day, seen so many bits over and over and over. Even my 8-year-old daughter watching his stuff, as well as the animated version, as well as his real stuff, still to this day watching these clips on YouTube. Amazing.
Right, well, let's start with those early albums, then. One of which I believe was called simply Elton John.
Yeah.
Yes, that's correct.
And you didn't feel awkward with the name at all?
No.
You didn't feel that people might say, wait a minute, they mean John Elton. They've cocked up the record sleeve and printed the bloody name the wrong way around. You didn't think that?
No, I thought it sounded great, and, I thought people would be more interested in the music rather than the name.
Hmm. Now, to the songs themselves, many of the lyrics were, of course, written by Bernie Taupin.
Yes, that's right.
Well, I'd like to talk about Bernie for a while, since obviously he's been an enormous influence on your career.
Yes, he has, yes.
Tell me, did you ever discuss changing his name? Because presumably
These are the hard-hitting
Taupin
questions.
Bernie would have been more consistent with your Elton John.
Look, do you want to talk about the old songs or not?
All right, the songs. The old songs. Your song.
Was this part of a scripted show or a bigger show that he did? Like, was it Zach Galifianakis has this Between the Two Ferns type of thing? This might have been inspired by this. I don't know where it's from. It didn't say in the description of this video, and lazy as I am, I didn't Google it because I really invite those comments of, why didn't you take the time to Google this?
The old songs.
For that
your
reason.
song is a classic, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite popular, yes.
Well, there is a verse in
That's
that
a good
song
one.
in which, talking about the eyes of the person that the song is about, you sing, excuse me for asking, these things I do. You see, I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue.
Yes.
What I'd like to know is this. Is it this sort of chronic forgetfulness that led you to forget that Elton is not, in fact, a Christian name at all. It is.
Man, I need to re-listen to that song. Did I? I haven't reacted to it, have I? I don't think so.
A surname. And not a very attractive one at that.
He keeps coming back on it. Bam.
Let's talk about something else, shall we? Forget the name.
All right, Mr.
Get about
John.
the name.
Let's talk about being a stage performer, should we? Tell me, do you ever watch other performers and get jealous?
I'm not sure I follow you there. I mean, jealous of what?
Well, for instance, Ben Elton.
I don't have to do this, you know.
All right. Look, I'm sorry.
Go.
All right. Fair enough, moving on then. Many consider your masterpiece, of course, to be the album Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. And there is one song that people are particularly moved by called Candle in the Wind.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
a lot of people seem to like that song.
Now, this song is in fact dedicated to Norma Jean Baker, who, of course, changed her name to Monroe Marilyn.
Marilyn Monroe.
My point exactly. Marilyn is a Christian name, so it comes first. Can't you see that? Are you word blind or something? I mean, it's...
I've had enough of this.
All right, no, wait, please, I'm sorry.
I've had
Please,
enough.
I'm sorry, it was my mistake. I'm sorry. There's only one more question to go. It won't take long, really. It won't take a moment. Sorry,
It's got to be about the name.
Please, sit down.
I'm scared for this.
One final question. You've obviously achieved enormous success over the years, but in fact, you didn't have a solo British #1 until this year, with a song called Sacrifice. Now, my big question is this. Surely, you wouldn't have had to wait so long for a #1.
I knew
if
it.
it hadn't been for your stupid, pointless, bloody name.
Bang!
Man, he killed him. Whacked him.
What a head, Dick.
What a head knob. Oh, that's a good one. What a whole ass. From now on, we're doing curse words in reverse. Okay, so my question of answered itself now, of course, this being part of a bigger scripted show. I just don't know the name of the show. That's what I'm going to look up after this, or just wait until somebody comments. You know, I just got to rewind it back to this shot there, man. Let's go.
Bang!
Like a Rowan Atkinson with the spotlight on him. That is iconic, right? He falls out of the air. That is so iconic. Hey, this was fun to watch. I'm going to have to find more clips of this show and who was involved and how it came to be and all that stuff, all that good stuff. Elton John, what a legend. Definitely need to explore more of his music on my other channel, Your Song. If there's any great live version of that, please let me know. And yeah, Rowan Atkinson, another legend in the game. One of the people that made me laugh the most in my life, and many, many, many others too. So yeah, it's awesome to see these two together, just riffing off each other. Hey, thank you everybody for being here. Hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye.